escola escolheu a GFTeam. Então tem as equipes grandes assim e ele veio pra cá.
Why did you choose GFT?
Why?
Eu treinei com você também.
All the things around.
So the reason I chose GFTeam was there was my coach when I was a brown belt. He got in some trouble, called me into his office and said, "I'm leaving the country in a week. I'm out of the country in a week. You can buy the gym from me or I'm gonna close it down." I was a brown belt. So I was 20 years old and a brown belt, and he said, "You have to buy the gym for me or all your friends, all your family that you train with, done, it's closed, shut it down." So I figured out a way with the guys that we had in the gym, because they're my best friends, they're my family. Everybody in there is like family to me. So I figured out a way to make it happen. So the gym that we have in Fort Lauderdale is very close, like a family. Everybody is very, very close. And not a lot of gyms in Florida are like that. When I met Victor Silverio, I met him and he became very close to me and he introduced me to GFTeam, and that was the first time that I ever saw another gym interact the way I interacted with my guys, where it's not, hey, your monthly payment is due on this day, like make sure you get it in. It's you guys hang out, you guys are friends, you guys train with each other. Because I mean, me and Silverio, at least, we would try to kill each other in the gym. Like I literally wanted to throw him out of the window every day. But then after, we were the best of friends, go eat together, and that was what I wanted so bad. And not only did GFTeam have that reputation, but when I went over to, the very first day I came to GFTeam, we went to the gym in California.
Global. Global.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there and nobody knew me. I came with Victor. Rodolfo comes, grabs me, rolls with me for 20 minutes.
But that's not nice.
Oh, but I came from teams where they didn't even want to talk to you. You know, if you weren't with them from the come up, you were nobody to them. You know, and then this guy, world champion, absolute, like comes up to me, like me. You know, he goes, "Let's train," for 20 minutes, gave me tips, showed me moves that I could use. I was like, come on, man. Like, there's no other place like that.
We talk here about, for example, he asked us about our life in Abu Dhabi. How... what would you do if you were on their place now?
I feel like I still am. Like, I never felt like a black belt. I still feel like a blue belt in the gym that's grinding to be the best in the world. Because until you're the weight and absolute champion and you got nothing else to look for, you have all the motivation in the world's right in front of you. Every guy at your belt, every guy at the belt up, every guy at the weight up, like just you're so close to the world. It's just the biggest thing for me would be to believe in your team, because my team, family, we're close, and I look at the guys to my left and the guys to my right, and you guys have a great coach, and I mean, I feel like family already, but trust them to get you where you need to be and perform for them the way they know that you can. Just do your best to make them proud. I know, I don't know how to keep it short for translation purposes.
I think I'm the only one that's super motivated.
Yeah.
We talk here about, for example, he asked us about our life in Abu Dhabi. How we keep the motivation to fighting and everything. So I explain like myself that, because people used to say when you go to Abu Dhabi you have no motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And like you just explain to them that it's not like this. The motivation comes from you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to have one student who's gonna be the champion and you as well, because you're gonna train each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like same idea to you, like what you can say about your life to motivate them to do the best.
I don't know.
Don't be shy, bro.
I don't know. I think for me, I say to James too, like the coolest, fighting Jiu-Jitsu I think is the coolest thing in the world. It's like you take people.
Então, lutar jiu-jitsu é a coisa mais divertida do mundo pra ele.
You get to take people from different countries, different parts of the world, all the way across from the world that all practice the same sport in different ways, and you get to go to a place and see how they go against each other.
Você pega pessoas de vários cantos do mundo e ele vai testando, vai vendo como é que um é com o outro, de treino. Então, assim, é a interação, né, no caso.
So traveling to the World Championships is like the best, the biggest formation of that. And you're going to do that, at least in my experience, you do that enough, and the guys that you're watching that are your heroes become the guys you're fighting. Like today, or Saturday, I'm fighting a guy I watched since I was a white belt. And I mean, for that, like just looking back at that when you're old and you're like, you know that guy, the hero, the champion, world champion since I was a blue belt, like he's gonna be on the other side of the mat and I get to throw down and get to see what happens. You know, it's like...
Ele falou que... Tá todo mundo entendendo? Tu falou o quê?
Oh, no one can translate? That happens. I'm learning.
Pelo Mundial a gente tem muito disso, tal, dessa interação. E no caso dele, por exemplo, ele vai lutar com um cara que ele, quando era criança, quando ele era moleque, ele viu o cara campeão mundial aí, tal, bom de jiu-jitsu. E agora ele tá indo lá pra sair na mão com o cara e fazer o melhor dele pra matar esse cara aí. Então, assim, isso é uma coisa legal.
Yeah, so just just look at the person who's at the top of your division at black belt and the heroes that you have, and use them to motivate you. Like mine was Lo, Adolfo, and the Mendez brothers. You look at that, and then one day you grind enough in the gym with the guys that you have around you, and then one day they're standing across from you on the mat, and I mean, I don't know how you could get more motivated than that. You're gonna be, and then you look back, and then there's gonna be some blue belt that looks up to you and says, I want to be like him one day, you know, and that's where we are.
Você vai olhar sempre para faixa preta, por exemplo, para se motivar assistindo faixa preta hoje, e daqui a alguns anos você vai seguir na frente dele no tatame, dentro do tatame, para guerrear contra ele ali. Então, assim, isso é verdade, né? Todo mundo aqui já lutou com algum ídolo, assim, esse não foi ídolo, por exemplo, lutei agora no hoje próprio um português desgraçado, forte da porra, que assistia a minha vida quando era faixa branca. Falei, pô, desgraçado.
I feel like he's saying it better than me.
Yes.
No, that was it. I think I ended strong.
Yeah, man.
O que ele faria